Morning light cut through the blinds of Jennifer Kesse's apartment, a space frozen in time. Her phone kept ringing, her bed untouched, her handbag still on the counter. It was Tuesday, January 24th, 2006, the day Jennifer vanished. What began as a normal morning in Orlando would soon spiral into one of the most haunting disappearances in modern history. Hours later, detectives reviewed grainy footage from a nearby parking lot. A figure appeared, faceless, obscured by a fence post in every frame. Neither man nor woman could be confirmed. The blurred image became an icon of mystery, a ghost frozen in motion, the last trace of Jennifer's presence before she disappeared without a sound. When Jennifer failed to show up for work, concern turned to alarm. Calls went unanswered. Her boyfriend, her parents, no one could reach her. Inside her apartment, nothing suggested a struggle. Her towel, still damp from a recent shower, her car gone. The silence left behind spoke louder than any clue ever could. Her parents, Drew and Joyce Kesse, arrived within hours. They were met by officers in an empty home. The dread was immediate. Jennifer was a creature of habit, punctual and responsible. To vanish without a trace was unthinkable. As daylight faded, the first 24 hours, the most crucial in any missing persons case, slipped away. Flyers flooded neighborhoods, helicopters scanned highways, and volunteers walked every street corner. Local news captured the urgency, a community united by fear and disbelief. Still, no witnesses, no calls, no leads. The search for Jennifer had officially begun, and so had a long descent into uncertainty. When her car was found abandoned at a nearby complex, investigators hoped the surveillance footage would break the case. Instead, it deepened the mystery. Each frame showed a figure perfectly obscured by a fence post, as if the camera itself refused to reveal the truth. That faceless stranger became the center of the investigation and a symbol of frustration. Dozens of tips poured in, a maintenance worker, a neighbor, even a passing stranger. But each path led nowhere. Suspects questioned, alibis checked, evidence inconclusive. Detectives returned to their boards, connecting the same photos, the same pins, searching for what they might have missed. The case that once burned bright was now dimming into confusion. Jennifer's Chevrolet Malibu was discovered just a mile away from her home. Her belongings were gone, but the vehicle showed no sign of forced entry. Whoever parked it there knew what they were doing and vanished before anyone could see. It was the single, haunting artifact of her final movements. Forensic teams combed through every inch, fibers, prints, DNA. A hair sample brought a spark of hope, but testing revealed no match to Jennifer or any known suspect. Weeks turned to months. Leads faded into dead ends. The trail went cold, but her family refused to let the silence become her legacy. Jennifer Kesse was 24, vibrant, independent, thriving. A recent graduate, loved by her peers, driven by ambition. Her disappearance shattered that image, leaving only fragments, photographs, memories, unanswered calls. Her life, once full of color, now existed only in black and white posters pleading for her return. Over the years, the Kesse family became the voice Jennifer no longer had. They appeared on news networks, organized searches, and confronted investigators demanding answers. Yet behind every camera light was a deeper pain, living day after day without closure, trapped in a mystery that refused to speak. Nearly 2 decades later, Jennifer Kesse remains missing. No confirmed suspects, no definitive evidence, only a story that lingers like an echo in time. In every shadowed streetlight and every unanswered phone, the question remains, what happened to Jennifer Kesse? Her case endures, not just as a mystery, but as a reminder of how one ordinary morning can vanish forever.